Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at some gaming projects that are actually being built on the Solana network. Obviously, if you're anything familiar with my channel, you know that I am very bullish on crypto gaming. I think that gaming is going to have such a huge narrative come this next bull run. We've already seen it at the beginning or the last little quarter of 2023. So many gaming projects were just 10xing all across the board. It was so easy to really catch those. Not relatively easy, but I mean, we can see that gaming will be a big narrative in the bull run. And I think that Solana also is going to be very incredible. Going to have an incredible run in the bull run too. So if you take a look at crypto gaming, obviously there's so many projects here. Let's take a look at Solana. You can see that Solana obviously has done very well over the 1 year chart. I mean, it went all the way from like the teens, like $13, all the way up to like $120. So if you're looking at Solana and you believe that Solana is going to do very well in the bull market, then I think that gaming underneath Solana is going to be especially better and outperform Solana itself. That's just my opinion though. None of this is financial advice, just giving you my opinion. We're going to be taking a look at the top 3 projects, gaming projects right now, kind of in a mid-cap range being built on Solana with working products that you can actually get your hands on and play right now if you choose to. And if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So right now, in no particular order, we'll start with a Rory being the number 1 game we'll be covering on Solana. So what a Rory is we'll take a look at their white paper, then go down their website. Rory is a gaming studio delivering immersive Web3 gaming experiences. They were founded in early 2021. I believe they have seen a bull run, or at least the tail end of the previous one. They do have over 70 employees. Obviously, their employees come from pretty reputable game studios like Ubisoft, Gameloft, EA, Warner Bros., and more. If you look at the games that they have out, right now they have 2 games. So they started with Rory Tactics, which is like a battler PvP battle arena. We'll take a look at this gameplay here. You can kind of see the game style. So I believe this was Rory's first game that launched with them. So pretty good. Pretty standard game graphics as far as I would say. I wouldn't say it's something like an Illuvium quality, but again, that's not the point of this video, but I still think it looks pretty good. So that was Rory's first game that they launched with, and then they have now came out with Seekers of Tokan, which is a immersive RPG. Again, this is all on Solana. So you take a look here graphics wise. I think the game looks pretty fun. Personally, we'll actually be taking a look at another kind of MMORPG style later on in this video, so stay tuned. So if you look here, again, Rory have multiple games out. Look at their website here. So obviously it'll tell you, you can play Secrets of Tokan right now. And then if you want to play with the Battler one, you can play that also at Rory. So I think that I like the fact they have or Rory Tactics. I like that they have multiple games, so it's not just one individual game that you're betting on. They have pretty good volume as far as like their sales on the marketplace, like Magic Eden. They have a lot of concurrent mentors, a lot of followers, as the numbers just keep going up. And I think that the 2 projects are pretty solid. Obviously, they have 2 tokens within their games, but Rory is their native currency for the Rory ecosystem. So that's where their native token comes in at. And we'll look at all the tokens that follow these individual projects. They have some good partnerships. Obviously, I think Animoca actually is partnered with 2 projects on this video that we'll be covering. So, again, as far as Rory goes, I think that they'll do very well in this next bull run being on Solana, and the fact that they have multiple games, not just one individual game, and they've been around for a little bit, so obviously they can build out those games a little bit more than a newer project would, in my opinion. And right now, their website says 55 million in market cap. I believe that is the current market cap. Obviously, we can look at, yep, it is 55 million. We look at coin market cap. I don't know why it shows such a big discrepancy here, because it shows 20 million, but I think on CoinGecko it's also that 55 million. So I think it is 55 million in circulating market cap. If you look at how long they've been around, I mean, we can see here again, they saw the very tail end of the last bull cycle. So, I mean, they went up to about a 22 million. I think as far as like market cap goes, they went up to, about 140, 150 million in market cap at the last bull market. But the exciting thing is, we'll take a look at, remember this for all 3 of these projects that we'll cover today. Over their 1 year, they performed especially well, especially when crypto gaming got its big narrative and push, although that happened kind of at the end of October, beginning of November. But then when Solana was reaching new all-time highs, again, if you go look back at Solana reached its new all-time high on Christmas. Look at Rory, look where it was kind of sitting around that time. As Solana was kind of climbing, Rory was kind of climbing as well. So it saw a big, resurgence in price and attention. And even at the market cap of 55 million, I think that Aurora is going to do very, very well. I mean, again, we've seen so many crypto gaming projects already kind of outperform, especially if we were looking at Aurora throughout the bull market. I mean, it was probably around a 10 million. Again, CoinMarketCap doesn't really show accurate market caps for this at this time. I don't know why, but CoinGecko will also show it as well. We're just looking at CoinMarketCap today. But either way, that is Aurora, just a gaming studio on Solana that's building multiple games, not just one. So I like Aurora, but that's number one. Number two, if we go into the mobile side, mobile gaming, which I think mobile gaming on Solana and mobile gaming as a whole within crypto is going to do exceptionally well. Not a lot of people actually do it. I think that any project that does just is going to kill it, is Honeyland. And all these projects we've talked about on the channel and made dedicated videos on, so go and find those if you're interested on any of these one individual projects. So look at Honeyland here. It is a mobile gaming experience, again, building on Solana, so you can get it on the Google Play Store, Apple Store. I believe recently they did just make it available worldwide, so that is very bullish in my opinion. And it is actually, I would really say that it's one of the hottest games on Solana currently right now. So what it is that they have a trailer here, but it doesn't really describe the gameplay. You can see there's a lot of people playing the game right now. This is kind of the gameplay you get in. You have like your bees. You start out with a bee. This is your dashboard. You start with your bees. You send them out in the world to go hunt, collect bees or honey. The HXD token. You go out to collect honey. You can upgrade your bees, your beamium. You can battle. You can have land. If people hunt on your land, you can get rewards that way too. There's actually quite a bit going on within the Honeyland ecosystem that not everyone is really aware of. Especially, I mean, this is just how to get started. This is their introduction. They have quite an extensive, ecosystem that was actually very thought out. They were building up the bear market. And one thing I love about Honeyland is that their team is very transparent. They're always doing YouTube updates, Twitter updates. They make good partnerships. I believe they just had a partnership with Magic Eden to be able to allow NFT sales within the app, Honeyland app, using HXD as a token instead of like Solana, really. So again, incredible partnership, an incredible thing there to make note of. But basics of the game, again, free to play. I believe all of these, when they launch fully, not in development, when they launch, they are free to play. And again, all these projects you can get in and play right now. So I have Honeyland on my phone. I check my bees pretty much every day whenever I can. But once you download it, again, you'll get a set of bees and a queen bee. You harvest, hunt, you can breed them, you can get land, where you can kind of not rent, but you can have your land and people, rent or hunt or scavenge on it. You'll get rewards. There's PvP. There's the game mall. So it's almost like a little arcades. They have different like mini games within their ecosystem as well. So I think Honeyland is really quality, especially with the team. The partnerships they have are huge. Again, like Solana, Samsung, they have Nexus, they have Magic Eden, obviously. So I like Honeyland a lot. And we look at their price, again, we can see over that 1 year chart, they've really skyrocketed. And when Solana was reaching its all-time highs, again, we saw Honeyland doing the same thing, right around that 32 cents. It was incredible. And we look at the alt chart, they haven't been around that long. They haven't seen a bull market at all, not even close. I mean, they launched at the beginning of 2023, in March of 2023. So this project hasn't even came close to seeing a bull market. That's kind of what we're seeing right now. I mean, this was a sub $10 million project in circulating market cap for the longest time. Up until the holidays, we saw this thing really climb up to about a $50 million market cap, which was insane. I mean, we talked about Honeyland quite a bit, on some of the videos here on this channel. It was one that I've been eyeing a lot because, again, I think that Solana is going to do very well and Solana Gaming is going to do very well, as we see with all these projects that we're covering right now today in this video. So if you're interested, again, download, the Honeyland app on your phone. Try it out. If you like the game, maybe think about getting involved further. Again, not financial advice, but just try it out for yourself. All these games are free. You might as well try it out. At least Aurora and Honeyland. But we'll get into the next one. Again, that's Honeyland. Even right now, at a $38 million circulating market cap, at a 220 fully diluted, I think Honeyland is still pretty undervalued, especially when you start thinking about, hey, we're going to the bull market, more people playing, more adoption. And another big catalyst for Honeyland is that anyone who bought the Saga, the Solana phone that recently sold out of their 20,000 Solana phone units, everyone gets a 50 HXD, so their native token, airdrop on their Solana phone. So that much more exposure. Anyone who bought Solana phones, which again they sold out 20,000 of them, will get exposure to Honeyland. So I think that also plays a part into kind of the shift in hype that we've seen with Honeyland, and it's a quality project in my opinion. But next, and the third one on the list today, is Legends of Illumia. Again, building on Solana, they have the next generation MMORPG. One thing about Legends of Illumia, because there's so many MMORPGs and games like this building in crypto, is one, the partnerships. I mean, they're back with Aminoka brands, Good Games Guild, I believe Guildfy, Gate.io, Unix Gaming, good partnerships. They have good things to say about them. They do have 2 tokens within their ecosystem. They have PvE, PvP. They have like almost the Illumia City, which kind of like a social hub. This gameplay that you're seeing right now is the gameplay currently. They're about 80% roughly through their development cycle. So the game's not fully released, but you can get in here and play. I think at this time of this recording, you have to have like an NFT hero to have access to the game. And I want to say the floor price, I think, is a couple Sol at this time, I want to say. Again, that could change based on whenever you're watching this, but that's the gameplay right now. It's super crisp. I actually really like the visuals of the gameplay. We've done multiple videos on Legends of Illumia. I like it, and you can actually see that there's people who have streamed the game for hours on YouTube. There's so much gameplay out there. You can get your hands on it, which is what I love, and they have not seen a bull run either. So if we look here, the artwork is very good. Again, I like the project. They have a 2 or dual token ecosystem, which, we've seen that so many times in crypto gaming. You either hate it or you love it, but I think it makes sense in this economy personally. And one thing about most of these projects is that they're not listed on a lot of exchanges. So if we look at something like an Aurora, if we look at where they're listed at, they have the most exchange listings on this list because they've been around the longest. So like they already have a KuCoin listing. Otherwise, they're primarily on DEXs at this time. Same with Honeyland. They're only on DEXs. They're only on Radium and Jupiter. That's it. No other exchanges, and they got up to a $50 million market cap with no exchanges. So, I mean, just take that for what it is. Aluminum Crowns, which is Legends of Illumia's native token, same thing. They're on Radium, Jupiter, and then Gate.io. So really, DEXs and Gate.io, which, I mean, it's not a great exchange in my opinion, but either way, I can't use it in the U.S. That's where I'm at, so I can't use it. But either way, so they do. Obviously, they have their Aluminum Crowns token. Then they have I think it's an aluminum shards token, which is their in-game currency. But what I'd be looking at is primarily the Aluminum Crowns. Again, if we look at the 1 year, it's really done some crazy things, especially around that Christmas, end of November, or end of December, as we saw with the other 3 projects, kind of correlating to Solana in a way. If you look at their token, they launched about April of 2022, so they have not at all seen a bull market. And then they did launch, obviously, pretty high, and then the token kind of dived, as most gaming projects do, especially in a bear market. They had some sell-offs, waited for that dilution to get a little bit closer. I think this project has the best as far as circulating supply to fully diluted. It's only about a 2x in dilution at the time of this recording, so not bad, especially when there's some crypto gaming projects that only have about 3 or 6% of the tokens out, like a big time. Not firing shots, just putting out, obviously what's true out there. But again, this project has been getting a lot of hype since, again, the game is quality. You can actually get in there, you can play it. People have been streaming it, have been watching other people play it. They like what they see. And again, at a $17 million circulating market cap, this thing not even that long ago was way sub 10 million, and now it's about a 17 million. I think it did get up to over 20 million, I want to say, when it reached recently like over 4 cents. Yeah. So, but even at 17 million circulating market cap, I think this is super undervalued, especially when, again, it doesn't really have a lot of exchange listings, really any besides Gate.io. It's on Solana, so I think Solana's going to kill it. Games like this seem to really kill it, especially when they have that streamability, when people can stream it, people want to watch it because it looks good. You can get in there and play it. They have a working product. That's not just promises. They have a working product. They have good backers. They just made a big partnership with the Lazy Peon, which is a huge YouTuber in this niche in the MMORPG world. So obviously, I think he has like 750 million subscribers, or 750,000 subscribers. Sorry. So he has a lot of, a big audience that he could bring to the, have eyes on Legends of Illumia. But either way, and an honorable mention, can't go without it, is saying, like Star Atlas, which is, I think, like Solana's flagship game. It's a space metaverse experience, kind of like a MMORPG as well. They've been around for a little bit. They saw last bull market, and I think they were valued pretty high. This is their Atlas token. They have another token, their Governance of Polis token, which is what I'd look at, but they were around a 400 million last bull market. But again, we've seen throughout the bear market, they got pretty low, but I mean, at $14 million circulating supply or market cap versus where it's at now, I think there's, personally, again, not financial advice, but personally, I think there's better opportunity if you're looking for Solana gaming on other projects, like a couple of them that we covered today, versus something as high as like a Star Atlas, which I've seen a bull run, and they still don't really have their game fully launched so much years later. So again, but have to bring it up. But either way, as a quick recap, obviously we covered Legends of Illumia, kind of a high quality, in my opinion, high quality MMORPG building on Solana with great partnerships and really a good working product that's playable today if you have an NFT, but it will go free to play whenever the game fully launches. Then we have Honeyland, which is a casual mobile gaming experience, again, on Solana. This one's free to play right now. You can download it, play it, check it out, have your bees, get a bee farm, start doing all the things within Honeyland. It's really something special that they're building, and again, their team puts out constant updates on YouTube, so I love to see that. Then we have Aurora, which is a gaming studio on Solana that's building out multiple games on Solana. Again, they have the Aurora Tactics, like a Battler. Then they have their Seekers of Tokain, which is an an RPG gaming experience. Again, all three of these building on Solana. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, obviously, what do you guys think of Solana? Do you think it's going to have an incredible run, or do you think we've already seen the top for Solana? Are you bearish on it? What do you think about crypto gaming as a whole? What are other projects that you want me to cover? And if there's other projects specifically on Solana that I didn't cover in this video today or I haven't covered yet, let me know in the comments. I try to answer all your guys' comments, and I always love feedback. So if you have another recommendation or another project on Solana, a gaming project that I'm just missing, is not to my attention yet, please let me know. I love finding new projects. I love the space, and it's something that I look into every single day. So otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys can like the video, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and share the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.